Welcome, everybody. I am here with the man, the myth, the legend, Connell Laban. Connell Laban has been with me for quite some time, doing Minecraft series, having one of the most evil-ish kind of monologues that I ever heard. If you want to hear that evil monologue, I'll have that pinned down in there. But today we have a special episode waiting for you guys. So let the show begin, I guess. And today I just happen to find that a lot of people somehow hate 4th of July and have shown their reasons on why they hate it. So
I was not there for that. What were those?
for wait, 4th of July, you don't know what 4th of July is?
Oh no, I do. I didn't know a lot of people hated it.
Yeah. Well, it was like a little like neighborhood kind of like talk thing. And the first one that I got was apparently people are annoyed of trash on their lawn.
Trash on their
Yeah.
lawn.
You know, like how after the firework explodes, you get like that piece of paper that falls down from the ceiling and lands in people's yards. A
Yeah.
lady a lady came out and she was like, I am so disgusted by how ignorant our neighbors are. I found one piece of trash on my lawn this morning, and I could not believe that none of our neighbors who were firing off illegal fireworks didn't care to come by and pick it up.
Yeah.
I,
It sounds like complete Karen.
I know, there was actually a person that said, you sound like the type of Karen that would also argue about leaves being blown on her lawn. And there was a guy that was saying it's one piece of paper, and she's going out on a rant about how horrible her neighbors are over one piece of paper. Like how would you even like argue about that? Just pick up the piece of paper and put it back instead of
In
like wasting your
America.
whole day typing out this argument and then probably sitting there and listening to all the comments.
Yep, this is a great country.
It's a great country. And I was like, why are people so angry about a holiday where everyone knows, probably even the cops know, that there are going to be fireworks being launched? And then in the last video, you weren't here for it. Um there was a man who never lit off a firework before. So about 3 days before the 4th of July, he decides that he's going to fire off one firework and just see how it feels. He lit off the one firework. It goes off. He had some pleasure and he walks back to his house. On his way going back into his house, his neighbor bashes him in the head with a baseball bat
So
and just walks home.
battery.
Yeah, basically,
Also,
he just assaulted a man over one firework at
wow,
9 o'clock p.m.
America.
I know. You never
Are
really
we
think.
so proud to be independent?
We're so proud to be independent that we just hate the one thing that we love doing on our special day. And then, well, he posted about it, and he was trying to figure out which neighbor was it. And he thought like he'll find it by like that one person saying that was completely justified. 30 people said that that person was justified to bash him over the head with a bat. And said, what was he thinking lighting off a firework at 9 o'clock p.m.? How do you...
Yeah, what was he thinking celebrating independence? How dare you?
How dare you? This is America. We got our independence, but we don't need to be doing this. And I was talking to Fraser, and they have a few holidays where they just go crazy with fireworks, and they don't have any restrictions. And I was like, why does the United States have to have restrictions? Like, I feel like that the 4th of July has like three of the most basic components of what people describe America as. Number one's food. Number 2 is fireworks. And number 3 is guns. Sounds like the most
Yeah, those are
American
pretty
thing I've ever heard.
stereotypical.
Like, I mean, like
Very-
that's all 3 things I did on the 4th. I went, we had great food. We shot a bunch of guns, and then you finished off the day with fireworks.
Didn't do that
I didn't.
second one, but I did the first two: chicken wings and fireworks.
Chicken wings and fireworks. Oh, that's so nice. We were having hamburgers and baked beans, and then it all of a sudden just started raining on us, and I was like, wow, it's raining on the 4th of July. What a buzz killer!
We got accidental front row seats to a fireworks show.
How do you get an accidental front row seat?
So what had happened is we went to go see fireworks, and we picked a spot. It was open, and this is supposed to be like far away from where they're going to launch all the fireworks because they do it on a barge on a river.
Mm-hmm.
But barge did not stop where we thought it would stop. It came right up to us, like right in front of us.
Oh.
We got an accidental front row seat. It was pretty cool.
Hey, a front row seat is a front row seat. There's probably a bunch of people who are trying to scoot you out of there. Going like,
Oh,
hey.
they left us alone.
Oh, they left you alone? I remember that
They're just standing behind. There was a lot of people though.
But yeah. And then on the 4th of July, actually, I only got to see a little bit of the fireworks. I have a job now that requires me to wake up at like 4:45 in the morning.
Oh, wow.
And I was just like sitting in my bed, and I was just like hearing all the fireworks. I'm like,
At 4 in the morning.
no, it wasn't at 4 in the morning. I was trying to go to bed at like 9. I was trying to make sure that I got like enough sleep. But I'm just laying there in my bed. I'm like, this is probably the worst 4th of July I ever had because it's the first one that I never got to stay up and look at the fireworks.
I mean, you could have, but
I could have, but then I wouldn't be awake to do my 10-hour shift at a construction site, which would be an awful. But, yeah. And then, so, let me see. There was another story on, about 4th of July, about how they're trying to petition to just ban fireworks in general. And one man said, if you are trying to ban fireworks from 4th of July, then move to Russia for all I care. You are no longer an American.
Yeah, that would be very anti. That's just like This would even sign that petition. What?
There's probably going to be people out there that would sign a petition to get rid of fireworks, like California did. They got rid of it. They're like, oh, it would hurt the fishes, which I'm all for saving like wildlife, but
I thought you said you were all for hurting the fishes. Nah, I'm all for killing.
Oh wow. No, I'm all for saving sea life and everything. But you could probably do it in like the middle of a desert or somewhere far away from the coastal line. You don't have to enforce it to every part of California. And guaranteed, California probably still did fireworks no matter what.
Yeah, I don't think they followed that law.
I feel like that people are more inclined to break a law that they seem stupid. So like when they're like, okay, we're gonna limit fireworks, they're like, okay, we're gonna go into let's go into Wyoming, Kansas, all these other states that are selling illegal fireworks, and we can fire it off there, or we can bring it back home and light it, crapping them off, and then when the cops show up, we just act like that we don't know anything.
It's the that's called American protesting.
It's American protesting.
You see a law and you're like, that's a stupid law. I'm going to go break it to show how stupid it is.
There's a guy that actually did do probably one of the stupidest things ever. He got busted for harboring, I don't know how many fireworks. It was enough to take over his whole garage. And he said that he spent about $10,000 on fireworks. All illegal, and the cops took it all.
If I was a cop, I'd take it all free fireworks.
I know. I was thinking that. I was like, are the cops going to take it and go like, hey, honey, I got our fireworks. Yeah. Let's light them all off tonight.
I don't think they confiscated that. I think they just used them.
Yeah, they don't confiscate. They're like, I know that we're supposed to confiscate these, but we're going to go and take a trip to Wyoming really quick. Gonna have a light show for the department.